Lovely viewers, welcome to another episode of Talk Truth Limited. My name is Leona Solomon, and today we have the honor of being in the house with an active member of New Generation Leaders in the person of Comrade Odede. Welcome to today's episode, sir.
Thank you. Hello, Leona.
Oh, yeah, welcome to today's episode. It's an honor and a privilege to have you here with us. And today I want you to air your views and your opinions on some basic and important issues as regards to politics and business, being that you're knowledgeable in that aspect. So we want you to get us educated also on that part. So first of all, our first questions will be, in Bayelsa State, what is the trend of young people's political view? Are more youth becoming conservative?
Thank you very much once again, Leona Solomon,
Yes, sir.
for having me here.
It's a pleasure.
I must say it's a privilege. I think our views are owed to whatever that is being transmitted by our political leaders. So, if we have a fair political system, an encouraging political system in Bayelsa State, I believe it will be one that will transcend positive thoughts, or to be one that will transmit knowledgeable thoughts on our youth. So whatever our youth are practicing today in Bayelsa, owing to whatever we must have learned from our political leaders. So I, as a person, I don't think I'm in a position to speak for everybody. Yeah. So
That's lovely. Which actually leads us to our next question. So, from your intellectual view as a businessman and politician, we want to know, from the last conducted election, who do you think, in your own opinion, won?
okay. Yeah. From my own opinion, thank God you said that. I'm going to state just my own opinion, irrespective of what anybody may think. We saw a very good candidate. Actually, I am a politician, which you forgot to ask. I am Comrade Odede Charles Precious, an active member of the New Generation Leader, the socio-political group that promotes good governance and then acts as a watchdog. It acts as a checking a body platform that checks the excessive or the excess of the government. So it checks the excessive wrongs, it checks the areas where government or the government is not meeting up. So I am going to state my opinion. We saw a very good candidate, which is the person Mr. Silva. Scored very good points by our sons. For once, came out and supported this very good candidate. Subsequently, the will of people was upturned, and then I pray that the will of the masses prevail, because it is the constitutional stipulation, it is the constitutional provision, the constitutional powers. That the provision of the constitution is like the will of the people, or it's like a regulation that is supposed to guide the activities of people that has been trampled. And as a person, I can only wish that the will of the judiciary, which is to be independent, prevail over the matter. And thank you.
From a scale from 1 to 10, sir, can you rate the present governor of Bayelsa State as in his performance as per when he won the election up to date? So we want you to scale him on a scale from 1 to 10, his performances.
Before and after, after he took power, I must be less political in my views, and I must be quite holistic. Particularly in the aspect of infrastructure and in road construction to our hinterlands. He's doing marvelously well. I was I think I was at a Kirimo last 3 days and I saw the good work he did there. I think I was at Southern Niger some time ago and I saw the level of work done, how he has been trying to take roads to our hinterlands. I think the naming grassroots too, and then that of the as an APR Samanche, the road by Tumbia to Igbogini and then by Upolu, Tumbia by the express, the Merengi road to Igbogini also, we also encouraging. So as a youth of my house estate and as a tool by us, and I think I would score him. I will score him good in that area. And then where I'm not really comfortable with is the area of youth participation, active participation in politics. I'm not talking about becoming a media aide. I'm not talking about being a media influencer. I'm talking about youths that are supposed to be prepared for the task ahead. Youths that are outstanding youths in Bayelsa State that are making impacts. I'm talking about outstanding youths that are making it deliberately making efforts to compete with. Of course, we have busy states like Port Harcourt. We have busy states like Lagos, Calabar. We are looking forward to see that youth that can stand out from, let's say, in business-wise, education, and the aspect of sports. The government, I can score them 100%.
Is it important to have friends that have the same or similar political views as yours? If you do, why? And if you don't, why not?
Yeah, it is only good to say. There's a saying that goes that birds of same feathers
Flock together. Yeah.
Being from a region that is being subjugated, being from a region that is being underdeveloped, being from a region that is being marginalized politically, I think it is only good for us to have youths that share similar ideology, which is to see how we can rise above the waters of subjugation, rise above the waters of oppression, and then see to how we can achieve our purpose and our goal, which is to ensure the self-determination struggle, which is part of the enduring legacies of Guru and some of our very good leaders that are past, heroes that are past. Rather, I think if it will not be out of place to have a good amount of good number of youths that are agitating for good governance. We have our environment polluted. We have our environment degraded. We have a lot to catch up with. And then being a major producer of crude oil, I think it is only, and judging by the level we have gone developmentally, although we have some internal, in history and politics, there is what we call the internal and external factors to development. But that shouldn't stop us from sharing the goals and the ideology, which is to uphold and be steadfast about the mindset to develop where we are from, irrespective of the internal factors. So it is not a bad thing to have well and right thinking youths who are poised to pursue development. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So from now we move from politics to business, which we know you also have exclusive knowledge on that. So I know so, sir. So I want to ask, what are 5 top things to consider when starting a business or a company, sir?
Okay, will it get up to 5? Well, let me see. Okay, in doing business, a businessman or one who is trying to go into business atmosphere, because it's an atmosphere on its own, it's a platform, it's a world on its own. To consider, you must be determined, one,
Yes.
and then you must be ready to lose a lot of money, two, and then business is a practical aspect of life where you would go in and experience a different ball game as against what you're theoretically taught in your school. So as a businessman, you must be ready to lose a lot. Yeah,
That's a very hard truth.
yeah, yeah. It is. It is. Like I've done a lot of businesses, and then I've failed too. I must be honest enough to tell you I failed as a businessman severally, but that didn't stop me from striving, because as a father to kids and then as an elder brother to a lot of siblings and relatives, I'm one who is not usually, should I say, favored politically or otherwise. I just see business as the only way through which I can excel. So I've never been perturbed, although it has been challenging. I've just, it's a river you must continue diving. It's a river you must continue diving. So you must be determined, and then you must also observe, because locations in business too matter. So as a business person, you must look out for the proper locations that businesses can thrive. And also in Bielsa here, because it's a civil service state and it is less business oriented. So the environment alone is not that enabling enough. You have challenges, of course, like power supply. We have limited power supply, which are one of the challenges business faces in Bielsa state. That alone, not that alone, you also have to be consistent as a business person. You have to be consistent. You have to also be a worker yourself. Yeah, that's one of the areas where a lot of people get it wrong, and that was where I got it all wrong too as an entrepreneur. I opened up businesses for people, and then I went to one end feeling like the boss, unknowing to me that my input as a business owner mattered so much. So you must be ready, you must be there for your business 247. How many? You said how many points?
I said 5.
How many have I?
Actually mentioned 3.
3 now.
Yes, so we have 6.
I talked about environment, I talked about determination, I talked about what again? Consistency. I talked about how one shouldn't entertain fear.
Yes. Because that's 4 points.
Then the fifth one is fifth factors one must consider to go into business. Your capital. Yeah, you must have enough capital. Yeah. Your capital may not get you the right results. Yeah, because it's a pass and fail activity where a certain amount of capital cannot get you. So if you're scaling from 1 to, let's say your startup a business with 2 million naira, you should look at 4 million naira as your startup. You can go in and then it's
money is actually never enough.
Yeah, sort of challenges that would need some financial. So thank you.
Okay, sir. So, sir, we want to also know, like, how much luck is needed in entrepreneurship. Like, if you want to go all out and say, I want to be an entrepreneur, some people have this mentality that I need a lot of luck to do this. So, I want to know, like, how much luck can be involved in starting up your own business as an entrepreneur?
When you said this, I find myself laughing because business, like I said, is a practical thing. It's an atmosphere you go in open, you go in prepared, you go in with an open mind because to me I feel there is no such thing as luck because I'm a lucky person, but why haven't I been lucky in business? My business is rather. So there are no lucks in business, yeah, but rather determined people, yeah, determined people and people that are, uh, should I say, determined would be the best word to
Determination.
yeah, just have to be determined in prudence.
So, as the business is a very busy personality like yourself, mixing politics and business together, how do you cope mentally living? Like, how do you have this all equation balanced mentally?
You,
Living it out.
you have to because it is what I exist for. It's more like I see the political aspect of life as a place where I need to contribute. Yeah, because whether you like it or not, as a businessman, there's what we call politics as a way of influencing business. Political policies usually influences business. It influences every sphere of the human existence. So, as a businessman, you must be politically inclined. Yeah. So, and then also I have the zeal to lead people someday, which I believe politics is a long-term investment where you keep contributing to. It's time for you to lead. So, uh, I've not, as a businessman, for once lost sight of my relationship to politics. So, as a businessman, I see the need to be politically inclined, and as a politician, I see the need to remain relevant, which is why I become a businessman. So it's part of my existence. It's something I just find myself doing because I enjoy doing politics. I enjoy doing business too, and I am also. I didn't tell you I was a musician too.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
lovely.
yeah. It's part of the issues that we are facing in the region. So I also I've been urging to lead people, so I have to choose some part of what I liked, going to other areas of my life where I had affection for, and then business. Of course, business is something anybody can do because it is the only way you can survive. Yeah, it is the only way to keep yourself up from the period state aspect of life. So that's all.
So, our final question, we want to know, as a growing young man, what are the mistakes, those obvious mistakes you think you can avoid as a man so that it will not deter your path or your vision of where you are envisioning yourself to be in the future? Those
Humanizing.
avoidable mistakes.
Humanizing. Necessarily humanizing. Can cost you so much money,
Yeah.
can cost you so much psychologically. I think most importantly your money, and that's important to yeah, humanizing.
Okay, so thank you very much. It's so lovely to have you here with us today, giving us this insightful views of the personality who you are, and we are very appreciative of Top Choose Limited. We say a very big thank you to you, sir.
It's nice to have you soon.
Same here, sir. Thank you
A
very
pleasure.
much. Same here, sir. Once again, it's your girl Leona, and it's a wrap. Thank you very much.